Welcome to Chapter Chats. This is Gilbert Garizales. So happy that you've decided to follow along. Today we'll be reading out of Psalms 54 or Psalm 54, and this is in connection with 1 Samuel 26. The last time we were on, we talked about just because you can doesn't mean you should. And this is the story of where David was hiding in the this group decides to go and tell King Saul where David is hiding. And so in the story that we read, David has the opportunity to go into Saul's camp as he's being hunted, take his spear and his water jug, and then get enough distance so that he can shout out to Saul, "Hey, I had the opportunity to kill you. I chose not to." And Saul at that point realized that he had made a mistake. He also said, David, you've been more righteous than I have, asked for forgiveness, and then went back home. Well, David wrote about that in what we would call a psalm, and that's Psalm 54. And so it's a pretty interesting passage. So I think I'm going to read it, and then from there we'll kind of break it down to see what it means for us. David writes this song in regards to what took place when he was told on by the Zephaites. And he said, "Come with great power, O God, and rescue me. Defend me with your might. Listen to my prayer, O God. Pay attention to my plea, for strangers are attacking me. Violent people are trying to kill me. They care nothing for God. But God is my helper. The Lord keeps me alive. May the evil plans of my enemies be turned against them. Do as you promise and put an end to them. I will offer sacrifice, a voluntary offering to you. I will praise your name, O Lord, for it is good. You have rescued me from my troubles and helped me to triumph over my enemies." Now, I don't know about you, but I know I've gone through seasons or times in my life where I felt like I can definitely feel the enemy, whether it's the enemy of my soul or just people that maybe, or things or situations that might come against me. And this is where we can reflect back at the story where David is being chased by Saul for no good reason. Again, just because Saul is jealous of him. But he's being hunted down, and David decides to pen this prayer that becomes a psalm with some instruments played along with it. And again, let's remember, he talks to God and he says, "Come with great power." He invites God into his circumstance, his situation. I think we need to learn from that. And whenever we're going through something, we need to learn to invite God to come into our situation. Number two, he asks God for God to rescue him. How many times have we really we go through something and we try to figure it out ourselves, and here we learn that we need to invite God, and number two, we need to ask him what we want him to do. He says, "Defend me with your might." Again, we want God to defend our us. We want God to defend us. And he says, "Pay attention or listen to my prayer, O God, and pay attention to my plea." Again, he realizes that I am not going to stop until you hear my prayer. And he goes on to tell him now the problem. Strangers are attacking me. Violent people are trying to kill me. And he tells them who they are. They care nothing for God. But he remembers and he reminds God, "You are my helper. You keep me alive. And the evil plans of my enemies be turned against them. Do as you promise and put an end to them." So David here again, let's reflect again. So he invites God into his situation. He tells God, "God, I need you to rescue me. I need you to defend me. I need you to listen to me, and I need you to pay attention to what I'm saying to you, because there are strangers that are attacking me. These are violent people that are trying to kill me. But you are my helper, and the Lord keeps me alive." Then he goes on to say, "I'm going to offer a sacrifice, a voluntary offering for you. I will praise your name, O Lord, for it is good." And then he goes on to say, "For you have rescued me from my troubles." Now he's speaking in faith, faith in advance. I'm going through this right now, but I invite you into my situation. Here's what I need you to do. Here's what's bothering me. And then, God, I know that you are able to. And because you're able to, I'm offering worship. I'm offering praise. I'm offering thanksgiving to you because you have rescued me from my troubles. Today, if you're going through something, number one, invite God into your situation. Number two, pray, ask Him, continue to plead to Him. Number three, tell Him what's wrong. Let Him know what's going on in your life. Let Him know what you're struggling with. Number four, let Him know, hey, I'm confident in you. You are my helper. You keep me alive. Number five, offer Him worship, offer Him thanksgiving, offer Him love, offer Him praise. And then number six, just start talking in faith as if it has already happened. And I believe that this will help you to get better. All right. God bless you. We will see you tomorrow in Jesus' name.